My name is Benitez. I'm the Chief Entrepreneur Officer at the Unreasonable Institute. So the Unreasonable Institute is an accelerator program for entrepreneurs from all over the world who are trying to address social and environmental problems. And our goal is to kind of be an unfair advantage for those entrepreneurs by providing them mentorship, capital, and workshops and frameworks so they can grow their business and succeed over the challenges they encounter. Yeah, so the Unreasonable Institute exists to provide this unfair advantage for entrepreneurs. And so the way it works is entrepreneurs will come and work with us for a period of 5 weeks in person in Colorado. They'll come and live in one house together. For those 5 weeks, we bring in mentors and investors who also live in the house during that time. We run workshops during the day, they meet with investors and mentors during the evening. And our goal is for them to accomplish in those 5 weeks what would otherwise take much longer to accomplish. And from there, we work with them in the years afterwards to continue to support them. Yeah, we've learned a lot of things. I mean, one thing that we've learned is that we're trying to be this unfair advantage for entrepreneurs, and I don't think we exactly know what that means over a long period of time. And so we're trying to understand what is the right mix of people and resources and curriculum to really get at this advantage. And I think that's a big learning and a big sort of question that remains for us. I think we're also learning that, I guess historically we felt like, okay, if we just get the right people in the room, if we just put them in the right room, like things are going to be fine. And they'll just sort of connect and magic will happen. And that's not true. We're learning that there needs to be some curation of people and equipping people to interact with other people in a way that really maximizes and capitalizes on that relationship. And so we've increasingly had like sort of softer skills around like relationship building and maintaining relationships for entrepreneurs when it comes to mentors and investors, which is important. I think key challenges are a couple of things. One is our own sort of perpetuity from a financial perspective. Like the business model for us is still up in the air, and so that's a challenge that we encounter going forward. Another one is to really sort of capture all of the learnings from our work, from all of our entrepreneurs. And so our entrepreneurs are customers of ours, and so how do we sort of extract what's working and what's not working? And having like a learning model that's on top of our organization that really captures information is a challenge that we're trying to understand. I think the third thing is that we're not learning fast enough. Like we need to go faster in our learning about what's actually working and what's not working. So once we capture it, how do we digest it and then go fast? And I think right now we run a program every year in 3 different places. But it's not fast enough, and so how do we speed up our learning in a way that we can really move more quickly and get closer to what we're trying to accomplish? So some of the gaps in the sort of incubation model, there are a few of them. One is I think there's a lack of peer mentoring. A lot of organizations are working on the same type of work, the same type of program, and so for us to share best practices and what's actually working is something that doesn't, at least I don't see happens a lot. We talk about it a lot, oh, we should partner, but it actually doesn't happen. So I think that's one. The second one is around business model and ensuring that there's a business model that actually is working in this space. And I think the third is around what success looks like for accelerators and incubators. Like, how long do they engage for with an entrepreneur? What actually is success for them? And everyone has a little bit different definition, and some even don't have a definition for success. And so really understanding what our role is, I think, is evolving and changing. And if we think about sort of what the future looks like for this space, trying to convene entrepreneurs, trying to have them have this advantage over other entrepreneurs who are not going through incubators, how does that advantage change in the next 5, 10 years? What does that look like in terms of how you bring the right people and resources and all that together? So those are some questions that I think we'll need to address as a community and as a space.